Every home brewer's dream is to own a brewery, and so it was kind of one of those things that my wife said, well, what if you could do it in the barn? And so it kind of became this checklist of items, and I called Jerry. I'm like, what if we did it in the barn? And it started off as just this long checklist of things that we were saying, if this item is checked, then we move to the next item, and if that item gets checked, then we move to the next item, if that item, so on, and until finally the last check mark just showed up in the mail with our federal license. So I guess that means we're a legitimate brewery getting ready to serve beer. So
the timing couldn't have been better for me. I was 35 years out the pump storage plant, senior repairman there, and it was my turn to move on to the next retire. And in fact, I retired about 6 months early to help out with this project. And everything is going together exceptionally well.
Yeah, sure.
Our recipes are top notch. We're real happy with how they're turning out. Our system, although maybe not the fanciest system on the planet,
it brews beer.
It brews beer. There's no question about it. We've had our tasting panel in. We've got a group of local beer aficionados that come in, sit down, taste our beers, give us honest feedback, and we adjust the recipes accordingly.
So the name, we had gone through, when we started the project, we had gone through all sorts of different names, big list of names, and between family and friends, we were going through them, and my brother hated almost every single one of them. He said, no, they don't have a story. You need a story along with it. So over Thanksgiving dinner a couple years ago, my brother-in-law just said, why don't you call it Starving Artist? That's what you are anyways. Well, I kind of like that. But it has to do just with my past and being an artist and gallery owner, and so that's kind of where the name stemmed from. And then just the image of what we want to be, to support the arts, to support the starving artists, all the bands that are trying to play gigs, to all the painters who are trying to get their paintings on the walls, photographers who are trying to make it. So that's kind of where my passion really lies, and so the name just pulls into that perfectly.
So these are the diamond plate taps. These were some of the early prototypes that we were working on for the tap system.
We're going to be doing a launch. We're going to be doing a couple different tap takeovers. We've got the Blue Moon coming up, the Mitten later this month, and Chuckwagon. But yeah, I mean, anywhere where you can find craft beer is seemingly going to have our beer. The